Hi everyone. So I realized, just kind of taking a look at my channel, it has been a while since I've done a updated favorites. Um, some of these products will be familiar, but some of them won't be. Some of these are newer stuff that I haven't necessarily used on camera, or, if you've seen it, it's really only been once or twice maybe. And some of it you haven't seen at all. So basically, I'm just going to go through each category. I have primer, concealer, foundation, powder, blush, eyes, and lips. There is quite a bit, so I'm kind of just going to jump right into it, but consider this an updated favorites. So let's start with the primers because it's our base, so we might as well start with it. These two primers are my absolute favorite. They are just perfect for my skin. I love them so much. They really make a huge difference for me. The first one, no surprise here, a familiar face, the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer, which is the Essence Watermelon Primer. It is just it's amazing for combination skin, especially if your skin is giving you a hard time, especially if it's dry. This is just the way to go. This one is fantastic. My cat's here. Oh boy. What are you doing? You okay? I didn't know you were in here. I shut the door and everything. You were hiding on me, huh? You were hiding. Anyway. The second primer is just the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. Yes, it is mattifying, but it's more of a natural finish than a straight matte finish like the Fenty mattifying primer. I prefer this because it has a more natural mattifying finish. This really, this will make your skin look very, very nice. I've used this for a while. I still have plenty left. It's a huge bottle for like $10. It's absolutely worth it, especially for the price point. I just think this is an amazing primer. Same thing with this one, but really, if I'm going to recommend one of these two, I'm going to push for this one. I think that this goes better with, multiple skin types, skin concerns. It's just, this is a really, really great primer for the price point. I absolutely love it. I think it's makes a huge difference for a lot of different people. So this is the primer that I recommend the most right now. It's the one I use the most right now. Of course, I didn't use it today, but like 9 times out of 10, unless I really need to reach for this, if my skin is like ridiculously dry, this stuff is what I reach for. So this is, as of now, my number one primer. So I definitely recommend giving this one a try. If you are wary to matte finishes because you're worried about dry skin or cakiness, I really think that this is worth a try because, like I said, although it says mattifying primer, it is a much more natural finish than it is a flat mattifying base. So yeah, this is mattifying, but it gives more life to your skin than just kind of the flat matte surface that some primers tend to I really like the Fenty one, but I feel like this makes your skin look a lot more natural than the Fenty one does, if that makes sense. So this is a great one. Moving on to concealers. So, first, I'm just going to mention this quick. I talk about it all the time. Tarte Shape Tape. Nothing can top it. It is the best concealer on the market. I will happily go to bat with anybody over that. Shape Tape, can't sing its praises enough. It's just a beautiful concealer. Fantastic. But I do want to talk about some e.l.f. concealers as far as favorites go. Um, First being my tried and true, the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, specifically the matte finish, which is the black cap. I use the shade Fair Beige sometimes. This is not my everyday concealer. The Shape Tape is my everyday concealer. As you can see, there's a huge difference in the colors. This is my everyday concealer, and this is when I need to either have a very light base on my eyes or I'm trying to go paler for whatever look I'm doing. But formula wise, um, the matte finish camo concealer is very hard to top. I love this for the price point. It's very affordable. Um, just amazing quality for the price. Cannot recommend this enough. Great shade range. I do very much enjoy this. The blendability is nice. You don't need a lot of it. A little goes a long way. Um, it's hard to top. It really is. As far as like lower price points, like this is the best concealer. These two are my go-tos. I really don't use anything else besides these two. But as far as color correcting goes, e.l.f. has their color correctors. I specifically have green and peach. Green obviously for red spots and peach for that purpley blue that I always have going on underneath my eyes. I have a lot of skin discoloration, so color correcting can be really important. But yeah, these are so beautiful. Again, very, very affordable. I want to say these are like $5 each, which is crazy because they're super creamy, they're very pigmented, they blend really easily. Um, I wouldn't say that they're a matte finish. They're kind of in between. Um, you know, as far as formula goes, they're not drying. They don't, once you blend it out, it doesn't like mix with whatever you put over it. It very much holds its own. Um, and like I said, these are like $5 each, which is crazy because the quality of these is so, so good. I use the peach one a lot. I know they have multiple colors. I believe besides these two, they also have red, they have a deep orange, they have a yellow, and now they have a blue one, which is cool. So they've expanded their color correcting line, which is good. But these two are my ride or die, the peach and the green. These are my ride or die. Um, just absolutely beautiful formula for the price point. So those are the concealers. Next, the foundation I've been reaching for the most. And this is just because of the way my skin's been behaving. But the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I've had this for quite a while. This is not a new product. It's not new to this channel. It's also not new to Colourpop. It's been out for a while. This is a great foundation. Especially for dry skin. I love this. I will say it is not as thick as some other foundations are. It's a bit watery, but the it's medium coverage despite being watery. I really don't need to do more than one pass around. Um it's a really beautiful formula. It's really good to the skin. My skin's never irritated or you know um and as far as it being a hydrating foundation, if you're worried about greasiness, you know find a powder that works best for you and use it with it, or you can use it by itself, depending on the, like, how your skin is behaving, how the weather is where you are. But this is what I've been reaching for the most lately. I do have quite a few foundations that I rotate, but lately I have been using the Pretty Fresh um, foundation, just because, like I said, the specific behavior of my skin, I feel that this foundation lasts longer, and it doesn't look as cakey as the matte foundations do when my skin is dry or complicated, whatever word you want to use. When you have combination skin, it's kind of a crapshoot. But, this is a beautiful natural finish. Um, if, like I said, if you're worried about that glowy look from more hydrating foundations, just find a good, decent powder and you'll be fine. But this is absolutely, yeah, it is my favorite foundation right now. It's not my favorite foundation of all time, but as far as things that I have needed to use, this is the foundation I've been using most. So I have to shout it out and recommend it. As far as, because today's November 1st when I'm filming this, so for my Halloween costume, I needed a white foundation, and I wasn't sure if this was going to work, only because the white concealer from this brand is nothing to write home about. But this is the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. So it's not technically a foundation. It is meant to be mixed with your foundation, but I use this by itself as a white foundation in my Halloween costume. And this, you know, yes, I had to layer it up because I kept making mistakes. If you watch my Halloween video, you see me like making the mistakes and having to fix them. But I had this foundation on for quite a few hours, and it was consistently white. It didn't there was no separation, there was no cakiness. It just looked really good. This is very pigmented, especially compared to the LA Girl. I love the LA Girl concealers, but the white one is just nothing. It's water compared to this. This is very pigmented. This reminds me of the Manic Panic white foundation. I'm sure they're very different because, again, this is not a foundation itself. It's a mixing pigment. But if you need white foundation in a pinch, this is awesome for the price point. This really came through for me for Halloween. So, at least now I know that this is a product that's worth holding on to. It's not like a one-off, oh, I just needed it for Halloween, now I can throw it away. I'm sure I can use this, mixing it with other things or using it by itself again. I trust this product because I gave it a try and it really exceeded my expectations. So, yeah, if you're into cosplay or, you're a makeup artist that just kind of needs one of everything just in case, I do actually really recommend this product. I know it comes in other colors. I believe it also comes in yellow and blue. I have yet to try those because I haven't had the need to, but this white one specifically I'm shouting out because this just totally, you know, as I said, it definitely exceeded my expectations. It behaved really, really well. Again, very affordable price point and really good quality for that price point. So, yeah, if you're ever in need of a white foundation or a white mixing pigment for other projects, this one's actually really great. And moving on to powders, I'm going to start with my favorite powder foundation specifically. I have mentioned it before, but I've been using it a lot more recently. I have a few powder foundations I really like, but this one's still the reigning champ. This is the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a Powder. I had two of these. This is my last one. So even though I've been using it quite a bit, it's not to jinx it, but it doesn't seem to be hitting pan anytime soon. But this powder is godsend. This is the best powder foundation in the affordable category. I use this almost every single day. It's a fantastic formula. Um, use it with liquid foundation, use it by itself. It's very pigmented, so you can use it by itself if you are a person who prefers powder foundations. This is the way to go. I like this better than pretty much anything else on the market. Like, this it's no contest. This is my favorite powder foundation. Obviously, I have a few that I really like, but this one still holds out as the reigning champion as far as my favorite. So, if your shade is available, I highly recommend it. As far as just regular translucent powder, this is definitely an unsung hero. I really, really, really like this powder. I recommend it to clients. I recommend it to pretty much anybody looking for a good translucent powder. It's the Morphe Bacon Set Setting Powder. I've only ever worked with the translucent. I know they come in other colors, but I'm specifically speaking on the translucent powder. It's finely milled. It's really, really nice. Although it is translucent, it is not chalky, which is fantastic. There's no flashback. You don't look weird. It's very pretty, very soft. Just really gets the job done. And again, affordable price point. I like this more than a lot of high-end powders because at the end of the day, powder's powder. I know that some of the higher end stuff uses different ingredients, but I find myself reaching for this one and recommending this one. The only downside is that once you open this, if you don't hold on to the sticker or get some kind of, like, this is a fucking mess. Because like I said, this is really finely milled. So it's like really soft, really, like I don't want to breathe too heavy because it'll go everywhere. So that's my only thing is I wish the packaging was different and just more convenient. This is kind of messy, but speaking on the product itself, this is really, really awesome. Do you want to get out, bud? Sorry, give me one second. So this one's kind of a bummer because I don't know if they even make or sell this anymore. This was by BH Cosmetics. It's the Totally Plastic Face Palette. This, like, I cannot get over the fact that this random BH Cosmetics palette that was like, I swear to God, I think this was like $12 or $13. Like, super affordable. Like, it's just the powder quality, the colors. If you're lighter skinned like I am, this is amazing. Amazing quality for the brand, amazing quality for the price. Like, you look at it and it's just kind of this, it doesn't look like much. Let's put it that way. It doesn't look like much, but I use this constantly. This under eye powder is beautiful. It like just, oh God, I can't even think of like the adjectives I want to use. Just very, very pigmented, soft powders, very buttery, doesn't settle in lines. Just, it's crazy how good these are. It really is. I use this and this the most, a little bit of that just to deepen contouring sometimes. I'll even reach for this occasionally. So I use 4 out of the 6. That's pretty good. But yeah, no, this face palette is so useful. And plus, like, the size, it's so convenient for travel. You know, it's really affordable. So, like, if you lose it or break it, it sucks, but it's not that big of a deal because it's, you know, super affordable. The only downside, like I said, I don't know if they sell it anymore. I have had this for a while. But that's the other thing. I've had it for a while and it's still like holding up pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, the only one that has like an indent kind of is the eye powder, but other than that, like, you could still see the pressing, the factory pressing on these, even though I do use them pretty frequently. Um, so yeah, this is a really, really awesome little palette, considering it's just kind of a random BH Cosmetics thing. So if you are able to get your hands on this, I highly recommend it, especially if you are lighter skinned like I am. These colors are just extremely complimentary and convenient. Next, we'll talk about blush. I only have one blush to talk about for favorites, and it's no shocker. It's Butterfly by Benefit. This is my favorite blush. It is still my favorite. I've been using it constantly since I bought it. It is a gorgeous, like, golden orange. It's perfect. And I have so many blushes. I have a ton of orange blushes. As we all know, I made a whole video about my orange blushes, but this one it's top tier. It's gorgeous color, beautiful formula, good quality. The price kind of sucks, but that's Benefit. But yeah, this is the prettiest blush that Benefit's ever made, in my opinion. And they have a lot of beautiful blushes. I'm not saying they don't. It's just this one blew my mind. It's just it's crazy. I didn't expect them to even make a color like this because when I think Benefit, I think pink. You know, a lot of their products are just various shades of pink. So when they came out with Butterfly, this like bright orange, it really called to me. So this is my favorite orange blush. Just so, so pretty. So if you're an orange blush freak like I am, get your hands on Butterfly. It's pricey, but it is so worth it. So, so worth it. Coffee break. So getting into eyes, I will say, as far as stuff to check out, I have it on my eyes today. This is the About Face Fluid Eye Paint. It is the matte formula. I think they have other formulas as well. The brand is About Face. There we go. And this is in the color Replicant. It's like this really gorgeous, like, minty teal, just bright. As you can see, I used it today, and you guys, this is one coat. It is pigmented. These are very easy to work with. They dry really nicely. They do dry down matte. Not in like a crackly way though. Like, it definitely holds up. I've had this on for quite a few hours at this point in the day, and these are absolutely worth it. These are so beautiful. They come in so many colors. I have four of them. This one's just the one I happened to pull out because I used it today. But these are worth it. If you are the type of person who is afraid of cream shadows or, liquid shadows in general, I recommend these. One, because they're matte. Two, they blend really easily and really nicely. You could do all kinds of creative looks with these, or you can use it as a base for brighter colors, like multi-purpose, just I don't know. These are awesome. I really, really, really recommend giving these a try if you can. I don't remember how much they are originally. I got mine on during a sale, so I don't know the original price. I know that they're affordable, but I know for, let's see, 0.15 fluid ounces, it can be, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are like $16, like each. So for some people that's a little but the quality of these really comes through. Yeah, this is the matte fluid eye paint by About Face. I used this color replicant for the first time today, and I'm so happy about it. It's really, really nice product. So as far as like newer things to give a try, I definitely recommend experimenting with these. These are really cool. So going specifically into eyeliners now, for white eyeliner, I have two specific products that I cannot live without, to be honest. The first is the tried and true, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's a white multi-purpose crayon. I use the hell out of all of mine. This is like, I don't even know. It's October. This is like my third one this year. I use these quite a bit, and they are absolutely worth the hype. They are very easy to use. They are just a really good formula. It's a eye crayon, but the longevity is nice, the blendability is nice, the multi-purpose aspect of it is great. This is worth having in your collection, even if you don't reach for it constantly. If you have at least one white pencil, have it be this one. And again, this is the NYX pencil in Milk. This is a great white. It's a great white. Yeah, so this is like the tried and true basic white liner that's just good to have. Affordable. I think it's like $8 maybe for one of these. It's affordable. It's nice. I love NYX anyway, but on the higher end of things, this is more of, I don't want to say liquid because that's not the word I'm looking for. So like this is like a pencil crayon situation. This is technically, this is a brow pomade. The 24 Hour Super Brow Longwear Pomade by KVD Beauty. This is in the shade Whiteout. I just use this as white liner. Drag queens do it. Everybody does it. When you run out of a white liner that you love, you try new things, and I love this. This is fantastic. First of all, the size of the jar is really decent, especially compared to other brands that have white gel liners. But this is meant to last because it is supposed to be a brow pomade. So it's made to last. It's safe for the eyes. It's a great white liner. And because it's supposed to be a pomade, going back to the multi-use thing, use it, blend it out as a base, use it as white eyeliner, use it as the pomade it's meant to be used as. Good versatile product. This is a little bit pricier. I think this is like 20 something for one jar. I don't recall. I've had this for a little while, but I know it's at least like 20. But again, this is the KVD 24 Hour Super Brow in Whiteout. Just so good. So good. Definitely worth it. Now to black liners. No shocker here. My favorite liquid liner is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. I stand by it. It's never failed me. It's insanely affordable. It's like $4 or $5. I literally have like four of them in my drawer. This is the one that I'm trying to use until it's gone. Um, you know, it lasts, but I always try to get a bunch of them because I'm terrified they're going to discontinue it. Just because a lot of drugstore brands will just rotate products. But yeah, this is my favorite liquid eyeliner. It's never failed me. It's very, very beautiful. It's matte, like no questions asked. It is a matte finish. It's black. It dries really black. It's the best. And it's like $4 or $5. Like it costs like nothing, and it's some of the best eyeliner I've ever used. So if you're a beginner, if you're a liquid liner junkie like I am, it's worth having at least one of these because they're easy to replace, they're super affordable, and just, the quality exceeds my expectations every time. So, it's definitely worth giving it a try. If you haven't used it before and you're a liquid liner person, try it out. Even if you end up not liking it as much as I do, you didn't waste money because, again, like $5, like it's worth a try. So this is my favorite liquid eyeliner. Nothing's been able to top it yet, so we'll see. Now for pencils, I have two. My tried and true, like blackest black, perfect creamy pencil is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. This is just the best black pencil. It's my favorite. It's the best. Just, like I said, it's extremely pigmented. It's black. It's creamy. It blends really nicely. It also stays put really nicely. It's really just the perfect pencil. So highly recommend. And I got this at work recently. I got it as gratis. If you don't know what gratis means, it's basically if you do a good job, or basically it's when gratis is when the managers give you free stuff based on your work performance, or whatever's going on. But for gratis, I got the REM Beauty. This is the kohl eyeliner pencil in Midnight Black. So, first of all, this looks gray, but that's just because I've been using this a lot. So there's like white liner and God knows what else on it. I assure you, this is black. It's just because I used it over white, so it looks gray right now. Really, really nice, actually. I will go on record saying I can't stand REM Beauty. I think it's a terrible brand. I really like this pencil. This is a nice pencil. It's smooth, it's soft, it's pigmented. It doesn't, what's the word? It doesn't like, travel, like smudge over time, travel. I forgot the technical word I'm looking for, but this is just a really good kohl pencil. It's like one of the few products that REM has come out with that I've said, oh, all right. So, yeah, it's a really good pencil, I don't like this brand particularly at all. So to have a product work out, as well as this does, I'm happy to say it worked out. And, yeah, what did it? Yeah. So the kohl eyeliner pencil in Midnight Black. I'm not sure how many other colors there are. All I know is that, this is the one I got through my gratis, and I'm happy I picked it out. I'm pleasantly surprised by it. So, As much as I don't like this brand, I do recommend this pencil. And if there's other colors, then chances are those colors will be good too, because I like this pencil's formula a lot, surprisingly. Um, so there's that. Next is such an all-star product. I am so happy to talk about this product. So this is a new eyeliner from Juvias Place. It's the afrogalactic glitter eyeliner. This is specifically in the color Metaverse, which is this beautiful like blue purple, like not quite silver, but like it's quite a few colors in one. It looks mostly blue on camera, but in person it's like a darker iridescent. It's pink, it's blue, it's purple. You know, it's a little darker, but it's very, very pigmented. Also, my favorite part, look at how big this brush is. That's huge. Do you know how easy that is to work with? Look at all that. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, so the afrogalactic eyeliners from Juvia's Place, there are other colors. Metaverse is the only one I have because it's the only color that like I really wanted. But if you are able to get your hands on all the colors, I say do it because these are so, so beautiful. Every single time, like not even joking, every single time I use this eyeliner in whatever look I'm doing, people are like, "Oh, that's really pretty. What is that?" Like people will like notice this. It's really, really like eye-catching and really beautiful. Um, so, you know, for a glitter eyeliner, the quality of this is crazy. It's so nice. I like this better than, you know, like this stuff kicks Urban Decay's glitter liners ass. Like this is the upgraded version 3.0 of the Urban Decay stuff. Like it's just so pretty. It's crazy how good it is. Again, affordable. I think this is like 18, something like that. It's just it's so nice. The packaging is cute. The brush is really big. There's a lot in here, so I mean, it's definitely worth it. I've used it so many times, and I get complimented like every time. This stuff is so pretty. Ugh. And last eye product is my favorite lash glue. Excuse me. But this is my favorite lash glue. Who is it? I'm pretty sure this is from Kiss, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the Lash Couture Super Strong Strip Lash Adhesive in clear. This one specifically is it's my ride or die. I literally have never used a eyelash glue this good, one that lasts this long, one that holds up this well. I believe I've told this story in another video, but I wore false eyelashes to Six Flags. I went on roller coasters, my eyes watered, I screamed, I sweat all day. Like, I went to a theme park and my lashes were fine all day. All day. They were there. They were fine. So this stuff is cry proof, roller coaster proof. Like, this is probably the best eyelash glue I've used so far. Um, and that's not hyperbole. Like, I've tried quite a few. I have a sensitivity to latex, so there's some eyelash glues I really need to like look out for. But this one, it is by Kiss. Okay, sorry. So it is Kiss, but it's the Lash Couture Super Strong formula. This is the way to go. If you use the brush-on glue, I have yet to use the black. I'm more of a clear glue person. I just think the black one is a little too messy for me. But yeah, this is my favorite lash glue. It is worth it. It will hold down the fort, and I can prove it. All right, so moving on to our last category, which is lips. Starting with my go-to nude combo. I do have it on my lips today, but I fucked up my lips real bad, so we're not even going to talk about it. But for liner, I have the Morphe Soulmatte Filling Gel Lip Liner in the shade Honey. So this is pretty close to my lip color. It's the closest I could get while still like being noticeable. But yeah, this is the shade Honey. The Morphe Soul Matte collection, I love the pencils. I haven't used the liquid lipstick just because I wasn't really interested, but the pencils are definitely worth it. That I can say. You know, this is the color that worked best for me, but they have quite a few colors. But to pair with this, I use the Morphe Drip Glass Drenched High Pigment Lip Gloss in Wet Peach. I find that they go best together. I've tried to use other lip glosses with this, but if I'm going for a specific my lip color but better, I use these together. I will line and fill my lips with this, and I'll just put this over it, and they look really, really pretty. Again, I screwed up my lips today, so it doesn't look as good as it could look, but that's okay. But yeah, this is my go-to nude combo. This is just like an everyday combo. Like, if I don't know what else to do with my lips, I will just use this. So, kind of going hand in hand with the white foundation, Halloween was yesterday. So October is 'tis the season of black lipstick. Now, I wear black lipstick all year round. I don't have a preference. I love wearing black lipstick. I think it looks gorgeous on everyone. But I've tried a lot of them, and some of them really fucking suck. Some of them are awful, but this is my favorite black lipstick that I have come across in my travels. This is by BlackMoon Cosmetics, and this is the shade Sleepwalker. This is the perfect formula. It smells really pretty. It smells almost like a cookie kind of, like it just smells like a dessert, but not like sickeningly so. Like it's a soft vanilla smell. And it does go away once this dries. So you're not smelling like chemically sugary whatever all day. It smells nice when you put it on, and then the smell dissipates when it dries. So that's really nice. But yeah, as far as like one swipe and you're golden. This is super pigmented, super long lasting. You kind of have to fight to get it off, but when it comes to black lipsticks, like you want the staying power. So the longevity of this is kind of crazy. You know, I wore this yesterday for Halloween, and I went out to eat, and I only had to like touch it up a little bit, even though I had like pasta and ice cream. Like I still, the lipstick still held on. It just like I just had to touch it up a little bit, which is crazy because, you know, depending on what foods you eat or what you're drinking, what you're doing, you know, but the longevity of this is amazing. The pigmentation is gorgeous. The packaging is really cute. There's like a little moon here, little moon here. The BM for BlackMoon Cosmetics. So yeah, definitely give these guys a chance. The BlackMoon Cosmetics. Their lipsticks are gorgeous, but the only one I have is this one, Sleepwalker. Just like I said, the best black lipstick I've used. So highly recommend. Trust me. So these last three products are all new for the holiday season. Starting with these are the new e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oils. I have two of the shades. I have the Coral Fixation, which is the sheer orange one. I will admit, although it is orange in the packaging, it is translucent on your lips. This does not give any color payoff. So just keep that in mind. I know there's a couple shades, including a translucent one, but I got this one first because I like orange, as we all know. But this is Coral Fixation. And this one, which I like this one the best, this is Red Delicious, which is the red shade. These are interesting because although the names correlate with the colors, they all have the same smell and they smell minty. These have a mint smell and taste to them. Again, though, not sickeningly so. Like, it's a very light wash of mint. I don't know how else to, like, say it. It's not super, like, gross, chemically mint. It's just, like, a little bit of mint. But yeah, this is the doe foot. It's that nice, thick lip oil doe foot. I will say, of all the lip oils I have, there's something about this formula that really works. I know everyone's freaking out over these because they're new, but as somebody who's kind of a lip oil fanatic, I will say these are worth trying. If you're just looking for a decent lip oil to keep you going through the day, these are $8 each, so not too bad as far as affordability. But I have the orange shade and the bright red shade. But they have quite a few colors right now, and they're all very pretty. I'm just not looking for a lot of pigmentation to my lip oils because I just kind of slap them on and keep going with my day. I'm not big on lip oils with color. Like, you know, for example, there's one of these called Honey Talks, and it's this beautiful nude shade, but I haven't tried it because I really haven't had the need for it. The one I wanted most was this red one. So, yeah, these e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils, they are brand new, but they are absolutely worth trying. I like the formula. The smell is fine. Like I said, it's just a little bit of mint. You know, even though it's got the minty sensation, it doesn't really tingle the lips. It's very soft. Not very sticky, which is cool. But yeah, this is a good lip oil to just, you know, slap on and keep moving, you know. So definitely recommend these if you can get your hands on them. And last product, debatably, like, one I was most excited for when I bought it. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Crystal. This is specifically out for the holidays right now. It's in the shade Hologram. You guys, this is gorgeous. It is so beautiful in and out of the packaging. As you can see, it's an iridescent pink. When you wear it on the lips, it does come off as a pinky gold. So although in the packaging it kind of gives off a couple colors, on the lips it will be pink and gold. But, like, this is my favorite gloss bomb that Fenty has ever made. I'm not huge on Fenty lip products. I think they're great. But me personally, I just don't have I have, like, one, and it's hot chocolate. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not, like, a junkie for the Fenty lip products like other people are. But when I swatched this and I, like, felt the formula, I needed this. This is so beautiful. It smells so good. It smells like candy. But it's so pretty. Like, do you see that? Look at that. Wow. I guess I can swatch it. I don't want to waste it, but. So see how that's like pink and gold? Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, see that? It's not quite translucent. You still get color payoff, but like, look at that. Iridescent magic. And as you can see, it is thick. You know, it feels so moisturizing on the lips. It feels so good on the lips. Gorgeous color. Like I said, it smells like candy. I believe this is retailing for like $22 maybe, 25, somewhere around there. It's a little over 20. It is the holiday shade, so it is limited edition. So like, I can't stress enough, like, go get it. It's sold at both Ulta and Sephora, so it is easy to get as long as it's not sold out everywhere. But yeah, this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Crystal in hologram. It's the holiday gloss bomb. So love this. Love this. It's like the only Fenty lip product I've ever like flipped out over. It's so beautiful. Ugh. Talk about a mad dash to the finish line. I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. One more thing. To no one's surprise, the reigning champion of setting spray is the Revolution Superfix Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with Aloe and Vitamin E. I don't know why these are getting harder to find, so please, if you can find this, grab it, because they're becoming more scarce, which is very upsetting because this is the best makeup setting spray. It's so good for the price point. It's perfect. I love this. I love this more than most other brands. This is the hill I die on, is this one. So, this is the best setting spray. My recommendation to you, give it a try. If you find it, get it. If they discontinue it, I'm fucked. We'll see. But yeah, so, those are my updated favorites. I can't even say October favorites because this is like accumulation of like things I've been using for a while. That's okay. So yeah, this is an updated favorites. Hopefully you guys give some of these things a chance. If you have recommendations for me, or if you have products that you are obsessed with that you want me to try or whatever, just comment, send me a message, doesn't matter. I would love recommendations. I would love, whatever you got, let me know. But yeah, so thank you for joining me. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you guys soon.